Well, we tried Dragon Warrior after the latest nerfs, and the deck is still pretty top tier, exactly like everybody expected. In this video I'm gonna give you a quick overview of the deck we used for Easy Legend on the last coaching session to top 11x Legend with it, so you guys have a better idea of what you could be doing with as well as against it. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you do, a like and subscribe would be great, but now let's check out the deck.
You are not prepared!
Here's the list we used, and it's not much different than the one I showed you not too long ago. It might actually be even exactly the same, but still, we can go through the cards, talk about what we're trying to do, and all around what is the general feel of this deck. The nerf to Prussian Slither Drake dropping its attack down to 5 really doesn't change all that much, and you should still be farming wins with this deck like no other. It's a very straightforward type of deck, even though in some cases you do need to make a decision. Should you be going fast for face, or should you be trying to stabilize? This list is pretty standard. It does have a good amount of dragons. It also has a good amount of board clears and fire spells, so you can actually capitalize on your erupting volcano a lot better. But sometimes you might actually find yourself short on dragons, like one of the games we literally had both Dark Riders and not a single dragon to our name literally till turn 5. So sometimes you might be short on those, but for the most part you do have plenty of dragons in the deck, so that should not be a problem. You do have a grand total of 9 dragons in here. You can also discover yourself other dragons from, let's say, Shadow Flame Suffusion. And obviously Dark Rider can also discover you dragons, but for him to discover a dragon, you need to have a dragon already. The deck is usually pretty aggressive. You get to stick yourself some pretty decent boards against most opponents, and you do have a lot of damage from hand, so sticking some board damage in the early turns, then transitioning into phase damage from hand usually is the winning strategy for a deck like this. Although against classes that can heal or gain a lot of armor, you're probably gonna need to stick a little bit more board pressure before you can commit to burning them down. Going through the deck itself, we have a couple of carrier ropes which help you have better turn 1 plays, and it also helps you curve out better because it's also going to give you another cheap dragon for the next few turns. The Dark Rider definitely helps big time with some pretty nasty dark gift dragons, including +4/+5 on your Prussian Slither Drakes, which makes it absolutely unkillable. Eternal Toll can be great both to draw you a card or to give you some board presence against things like Face Hunters. Sanguine Depths again could be used to poke off opponents or just to make yours bigger, especially using it on Gromash can be an amazing finisher, and you can also use it to activate things like Torch. Torch, on the other hand, is another great fire spell in the deck, and you get to use it over and over again. It activates your Erupting Volcano, and Erupting Volcano activates it, because if the volcano chips something, this thing can actually finish it off. The Twilight Egg is also a pretty decent thing to be doing on turn 1, and if the opponent doesn't handle it, it's gonna become bigger, and you can also make it bigger yourself with the help of Sanguine Depths, so you can actually start attacking with the Harmless Egg. The Brute Keeper is another great card you need a dragon to activate with, but it basically gives you 4 damage on a stick with which you could be controlling the board, and sometimes it is a good idea to hold on to the weapon swing for the sake of being flexible. Precursory Strike helps you deal with the board as well as deal some phase damage while drawing cards if you have yourself a big minion. The Searing Fissures helps great against tokeny decks, and you can poke out a lot of Divine Shields and such with this thing. Single copy of Shadow Informant can help you discover things you normally wouldn't run in a deck like this, so being smart about the discovers and want classes you're discovering from could be very good. With Suffusion you get to find yourself quite a few good minions with a dark gift. They are going to be warrior minions, not just dragons, so keep that in mind. With the location, you basically deal 18 damage per Erupting Volcano if the game lasts long enough, and having a couple of these on the board and playing a fire spell is very, very devastating for most. The Stadium Announcer usually gives you a decent weapon while giving the opponent something okay-ish. Sometimes it can absolutely flop for you, so be careful though. But it is 1 extra dragon in the deck, so it definitely makes sense. The Slither Drakes are still as strong as ever, sitting at 4 mana, and it's really crazy to me they're so lightly tapping this card with nerfs. Like, if you're gonna nerf it, just nerf it already. Taking down 1 HP from it over and over again definitely doesn't sound very productive, but what do we know? Gromash Hellscream is absolutely amazing when you need some pretty big boy damage at the end, and playing this as soon as turn 7 or 8 for 12 damage for the opponent's face can be great. And last but not least, we have the Windpeak Worm, which also gives you a lot of armor as well as board presence for only 5 mana as long as you played a dragon last turn. Matchup wise, you really don't have that many bad ones, but Aggro Pally used to be a bad one. Now it should be a lot more bearable actually with the -1 health, because you do have yourself a decent amount of removal, but the extra health definitely was a problem. Mirifra Druid might also be not so good for you if you're not fast enough, but the rest is very, very green, so climbing should not be an issue. And the good thing is Spell Demon Hunter is also not that big a deal for you, so you should be having a great time climbing the legend with it. When it comes down to the mulligan, here's what it looks like. Obviously you are going to be holding on to your good cheap dragons so you can get yourself a good curve, and sometimes if you already have a Dark Rider, it might be a good idea to hold on to another dragon, like let's say Stadium Announcer, just for the sake of knowing you're actually gonna have it activated, because like I told you, you do have a good amount of dragons, but 9 is not that many, and it's far from guaranteed you're gonna find yourself a dragon for turn 1. Carrier Whelp is also pretty great, the egg is fine, curving into the Slither Drake can be amazing, Brood Keeper is also great if you have a dragon, Shadowed Informant can also be okay, and heck, even Suffusion is great if you already have a good 1-drop. On the coin, again, plenty of the same stuff, so mulligan accordingly, and here even the Windpeak Worm might make sense, but you really need to have a really good curve already. All around, that's it for the deck. It's basically a free-to-play deck right now, like it literally doesn't require you to craft any legendaries, and it has no epics, so it's nothing but commons and rares, and it's absolutely top tier right now, so you can still be hitting easy legend on a budget. Hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, a like and subscribe would be great, but now let's check out some of our games on our last session to top 10% legend with Jadis. Nowadays, it's not so much coaching with her than it is more like piloting the deck with her so she can see how things can go, but yeah, it is what it is. I definitely also prefer more discussion type coaching sessions, but it comes down to the coachy in the end of the day. Still, I hope you enjoy the gameplay.
Anhilda versus Malfurion.
I must protect the Fire Lord.
Arise and carry out our lady's will.
Okay, it's a
Let's
full
just toss the whole
cost.
thing. Against the Druids. So far, so bad.
Job's done.
Pass. So, okay,
Let's see the Discover.
discover him.
Change is coming.
Mortal Coil.
None of them are really good.
What next?
Yeah, Mortal Coil probably makes the most sense. It's speaking to our pokey deck. We have plenty of poke already. Could activate a torch for you. Could get card draw out of it. Plenty of things.
Play the location.
Yeah,
but
whip it
don't use
out.
it.
Mm-hmm. Quite the curve we're not having.
Time waits for no one.
Let's see what that weapon is, even though that's our only dragon.
Looks like we've got a fight for the ages.
That's good. Yeah, let's
Okay.
keep that. And stress slap in the mouth.
But don't use the location.
No. Next turn we get the put another location and use a fire spell, use both of them.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Sounds like a plan.
The dragon plan.
Without their guns.
Mhm.
It's a secret version.
Okay,
Bless
now the
you.
question is, which fire spell are we gonna be using?
Okay, I played the location because it's
It's not
secure.
necessarily, technically speaking, you could play Shadow Flame Suffusion first and see what you get, because it has
Okay.
to be this turn. Question is, do we play that or the Searing Fissures? I think I'm okay with the Fissures still, so yeah, sure, put down the location, Searing Fissures, face everything location both times. A lot of damage. He doesn't have a way to even break off his armor guy.
Time waits for no one.
Okay. And he dead. Yeah, Shadow Flame. I mean, just Searing Fissures face everything so we don't waste time.
Sure.
Who needs dragons anyway? Dragon Warrior.
Okay.
Take those.
Deathwing versus Thrall.
That's the Shaman.
Embrace the chaos.
Well, none of that.
Uh,
Technically speaking, Shadow Flame Suffusion, not the worst in the world, but not without a one drop, it ain't.
there is the one drop
That works.
and the dragon. Two. Okay. I play the green card.
Hmm.
That didn't go as.
Okay. Play the location and kill the 0-1. Or
Might as
doesn't
well give
matter
it to your
if
own
we
egg and kill
give
it.
it the egg, yeah.
I'll handle this.
Okay. Deal 3 damage to the 1-2. I mean the elemental.
Yeah, do that. And just face.
Yes, face.
The sound speak, and I listen.
Okay, might as well play the big man. The less big man, but big man nonetheless. Mm-hmm.
The nerfed one.
Mm.
Okay. And just
Yeah, keep it like that. How hard can we go over here? Should we just go face with that? I think so. In a couple of turns, you're gonna have yourself the Gromash Man. Next turn, we have a lot of damage as well. Well, it's gonna be in 3 turns, but still. Yeah, do that. Location on the 5/8 and face. Next turn, Stadium and Answer plus the Precursory Strike sounds good.
I believe he wants to trade.
Death itself draws near.
I'll handle this.
Guess he has the 0.
Go as
That's annoying. You would have had lethal if he leaves all the minions and the Stadium Announcer gives you something to kill with. But he is killing. Okay, acceptable. Ooh, that's a nice top deck right there.
Okay.
This is
Yeah,
actually
that
pretty
one.
valid for you.
That one,
You
that
could go
one,
with
so
the 3 damage Precursory Strike on the 6 for you.
yes.
See what that draws you, but both the 2 drops sounds the best. Yeah, do that.
Yeah.
Both 2 drops and face.
2 drop. 2 drop. I just go face.
Mm-hmm.
I'll handle this.
Check the Dark Rider.
Yes, let's start with that. Any chargers? No such luck.
No rushers as well. The
Chulma makes a lot of sense, actually. Sadly, it's unplayable.
okay.
A conundrum.
Maybe the Afflicted Devastator then.
Okay. Plate.
Um,
And or first change the weapon.
Thing is, it deals 3 damage to all friendly minions, so you'd rather play the 2-drop first, so yeah, play it first.
Play
See
first.
what's in the
Yes.
stadium.
See what's in the stadium. Yeah.
Okay, that kills it. Can't go face, but keep it and kill the taunt. That's all. Next turn with Gromash, surely we get to go through a taunt if we need to. He's grasping.
There is little time.
Cool stuff.
taunts,
No,
Gromash.
Gromash man. Yeah, we kind of made him safe with that weapon we picked. We didn't need location, but might as well. Picking that weapon was kind of a nice little bait for him. So he feels okay with no taunts there, but he probably didn't have a taunt anyway, so doesn't matter.
Okay. And
Versus Rexa.
The hunt begin. Let us raise the earth.
Okay, Dark
Well,
Rider
that's a
is good,
hand.
but nothing else because we need a dragon for it.
I think I'd remove the volcano, but keep the Suffusion as well. Like, surely you're gonna get
Okay.
yourself a dragon. Surely.
Okay, let's see, let's see. Not yet, but we have the
Sherland.
chance.
There you go.
Looking good.
Yeah,
Here it
let's see
is.
the rider then.
Okay.
He's not quest, that much we know.
Yeah, because he changed the far left
Oof,
card.
those are big, but
Okay.
at least the Sandre has a discount, so that ought to do it.
Yeah.
Right.
Silver arrowheads. An excellent choice.
Those are fighting words, homeboy. Not too bad. Let's see what's in the whelp first.
Okay, but first,
And just the Twilight Egg.
and egg.
Next turn we should start torching around.
Welcome to the world.
I smell blood.
Wouldn't mind the fissures off the top. Insane.
Here it is.
Let's do that then. Searing fissures plus torch the 1/3.
Yep,
Face.
and go face. Yes. 1, 2.
Hopefully we get the Windpeak Worm on time, because getting that extra armor while damaging is gonna be pretty crucial. Could get lucky with Suffusion.
Nice to meet you.
Play. Informant or Brightwing?
Let's see what's in the Informant first.
Okay.
Change is coming.
Precursive Strike is active.
Okay, so choose that.
Yeah, grab it. And should we just face race him? Next turn we do have a Sandre, which is okay. Might as well Precursive Strike now while we still have a big minion. Go for face, I think.
Job's done.
Not the worst, but not that great here. Bit on the sluggish side. The sag is growing. The Sandre could poop out a taunt. He's been known to poop those out.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, a Sandre and kill a 2-1.
What separates dreams from madness?
Maybe he has Sylvanas in there that he didn't play it. The Sylvanas sisters, that is. Yeah, apparently no taunt. Ooh, lifesteal. Thanks for that.
No quarter.
Thanks for that. Right.
Yeah.
Let's see what's in the Suffusion into the free one, I'd say.
Yeah.
Well, the Taunt
Taunt.
Reborn sounds pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Play it.
Just whip that out, yeah.
Barrel thrown. Explosions imminent.
4/4 kills the 2/2.
Yeah. And, maybe even
Do a
kill the
1/2.
1/2. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Let's do that. That might be nasty. If that's a tracking, and it fucking is. That was literally the only card I was worried about him having near A4, but let's see.
Then of course he hasn't.
Doesn't attack.
Okay.
The 2/1 can attack into the 2/5, so you can torch it.
Yes. And torch. I mean torch it.
Mm-hmm. You can also torch your own egg
Torch the egg.
and play the 5 mana. The 4 mana Slither Drake plus another egg and face.
Slither egg and another egg. And face. Nice healing.
Mm-hmm.
Explosions imminent.
Be a damn shame if he has another one.
Excellent choice.
He is dead. Just doesn't know it yet. Neato. Alrighty, get him out of his misery.
I showed him first.
Nerf Wind Blizzards. Should have killed him with the Slither Drake, though. Naturally. Hey, thank you very much for the subscribe, Sowen. Appreciate that, Prime Brother.
Stay.
A lot of rogues out there.
None can outlast me.
Yay! Dragon Rider. And that's it? Or
Maybe even try holding the Suffusion.
Okay.
Yeah, let's try like that.
Okay. Suffusion. A second. It's not bad. Okay. Egg is better than nothing.
Okay, he has Vipers in there, so good to know.
It's a dragon. So
Do we though?
egg.
The egg is gonna start growing, so might as well. Right. 100% Dark Rider there. Wouldn't say 100% there.
Okay.
Okay.
Dark Rider and
Yeah,
location.
let's see it now. +2 and elusive sounds like a good idea for next turn even.
Okay. So
Divine
Twilight.
Shield, Wind Fury is cute and all, but yeah, Twilight Drake is fine. And
Yeah.
Sanguine the
Location.
egg.
Yeah.
I will transcend this world.
Okay. Coin the Twilight. Or we want to use the Fisher.
If we coin it, it's gonna be with +4 on it, so it's gonna be a 6/7. Sounds good to me. Coin it. That was the other potential nerf, guys. It was either gonna be a 5/8 or a 6/7. What else could it be? Said the numbers. Got him. I'd rather 6/9, but I guess that's just me. Sadly, next turn we're not going to be playing a dragon. Way things are going. But maybe we're not going to care about the worm.
Let's see the top deck. It's a dragon.
It's not horrible.
Yeah.
You know what? Let's just go with the Prussian Stutter Drake on the right side. Egg kills the 3/2 and location the 2/1. Good luck with that board. You sure about that? Are you absolutely sure about that, buddy? I thought so.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. Well, that could have gone easier, but... Guess we should have played Dragon Warrior a little bit sooner, huh?